Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Back in action, baby. Mm. Ah. Finish my coffee here. Mm. Vinizzi, sir. Welcome, welcome. It's Dark Souls 2 today. Oh, wait. I totally forgot because of the Super Bowl. Isn't next Dunkin' Egg coming out tomorrow? Tomorrow at 10? I'm fairly certain that's the case, and I'm excited heavily for that. Mm. Good, because, like I said, last episode left me wanting. Like again, I, I I understood going in that it was going to be like a slower Game of Thrones show that was just going to be hanging out with. And there's a lot of that last episode was getting out like internal monologue or setting up stuff from later books. But even still, I think I'm just maybe I'm being an impatient little baby in that I'm like, damn it, damn it, I want the big stuff. Mm. I want oh, bear seek lest, gotcha. You are, yeah. How did you feel about the fortune teller in that episode, Vinizi? Because I was, you know what? Here, let's start proper here. I'll just desktop audio and shit open here. There we go. It's Dark Souls 2. I did the legwork of making a character. But the goal right now is that I'm entirely open to getting invaded, murdered, and assisted by people in chat. And what that requires is buying the name engraved ring, and then choosing a god so that it makes it easier for people in the stream chat to jump in. So we just need to make $5,500 early. As an owner of Zero TVs, I don't watch TV shows. You can watch them on your computer on, man. Torrent that shit. We live in the modern era. Just steal it. Just fucking steal it. Click through 1,000 ads to, get to the actual video. But yeah, the fortune teller from the last episode of Dunkin' Egg, I was like, okay, this is a little heavy-handed. This is a little silly, frankly. But I have done nothing else on this character besides run through things betwixt and pick up a dagger. This is a deprived start or whatever it's called in this game. Naked, no items. Just the Wanderer's Cloak or whatever you start with and a little dagger. Shall I appear at Majula? That's up to you, man. That's up to you. You're gonna die. Like, okay, I get witches exist in the books, but it felt so out of place. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Like, what was the point of that? It felt very like, I don't know, like prequels, or it felt like I was watching a different show for a second there. I don't know what the deal was. Every so often, the show is basically great, right? But then every so often, something happens that, like, fully rips me out. And I'm like, this is so kitschy. George would never do this shit. This wasn't a mimic, right? I think this... Yeah, we're good here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying I'm losing faith in the show just yet. I'm still in. But it was a little silly. Felt very prequel-y to me. I think I've said this before. Not a fan of the fortune teller, but everything else I've been fond of. Yeah, I mean, they're setting up the stuff with Plumber where they're like, we want you to lose a fight on purpose or whatever. And we'll pay you. They need to set up, like, Dunk's morals because you're not in his head. And that's fine. But I can see the average Twitter idiot just being like, there's no dragons in the show. I'm fucking bored. The horse dialogue was awesome. Holy shit. That is whoa, fuck.
The dragon ought not never lose.
Yeah. God. The, I think I just thought that, I'll be waiting at the, Oh, this one? This one gotcha? The first one here? We'll see if I see it. Because I'm human at the moment, but again, no ring. No name engraved ring. I don't think I'm going to sit just yet, because I don't want to respawn those dorks. Yeah, everything with Dunkin' Egg is delightful. I'm going to be real, I had no idea that was there. That's the thing with, like, this, Elden Ring, any of the other Souls games. You'll just be like, I have no fucking idea how I missed that. I mean, it's not like a... There's nothing else to really draw your eye over there, I guess. But there's several, like, even dungeons in Elden Ring, like, further on that I'm like, I have no clue what this is or if this is even here. I only figured it out, like, through a wiki article, you know? Souls games can be like that sometimes. I don't have a firebomb, so I don't think I do the skip. I was actually playing some Kenshi the other night, and I took the opportunity to properly set up my the old Birmingham hello. You're goddamn right. Shivving dudes in a field. Is that what you're saying? I actually took the opportunity to like sort my load order. No way, I'm on my yearly replay of the Souls games, and now I'm on DS2. What the fuck? So, yeah, I'm a mind reader. This is Saturday's fault from the Discord. Several weeks ago, Sat was like, "Hey, I'm replaying through Dark Souls 2," and we had a short conversation about it. But then, I don't know what it was. I was just like, on my birthday in January, I just loaded it up in the evening after everybody left, and then I damn near beat the game in like, you know, a couple sittings. This game is like more active than I thought it would be, by the way, because even when I loaded it up on Xbox, it was busy. Maybe it's just because this location is you basically have to come here early game, so maybe it gets a little more disparate as the game goes, and it'll get more empty. But yeah, I was surprised by like how active the community was for this. And now that I'm not old enough and knowledgeable enough about it, by the way, soul memory is basically the dumbest system I've ever heard of in my fucking life. It's very annoying. There's enough constraints on your ability to like play with other people in this game without like without needing to track another stat, because it's what? It's your amount of Estus flasks, your level, your weapon upgrade level, and now some arbitrary stat of how many souls you've collected total in your playthrough, regardless of if you've spent them on levels or not. Little silly. And in order to counteract it, you need to give up a ring slot. Silly, silly, silly. I'll be hiding behind the leftmost pillar. Right here, gotcha? Or up by the next bonfire. Yeah, but I'm interested to see how much turnout we get for, like, this specifically. I didn't see many people invade... Next bonfire? Okay. I didn't see many people invading, like, at all. I just need a shield for parries here. This game is, fairly bold about the bullshit that they'll pull off. That I'm surprised that the next Souls games, like, failed to implement at all. Or Elden Ring. Like... Specifically in the first DLC, oh, he dropped an item. Where there's that invader that, or not that invader, that level enemy that like pretends to be an ally and then tries to backstab you when you go to pull that lever, or the dude who pretends to be a barrel to backstab you when you open the chest. I can see how like the average gamer might be a little annoyed by that, but I frankly think it's your reaction should be laughing at how stupid that shit is. It's very fun. It's like utter nonsense. Okay, here, let's see. Yeah, but because I'm taking the time here to collect some souls up to buy that ring. If you've owned DS2 on PC, I actually don't know if it's cross-platform or not. But you got time to collect some souls. DLCs are peak though. Oh, I agree. Again, I on my original run of the game back when in like high school, this is years ago. I don't think I ever made it beyond Ilium Lois. Like I think I did Ilium Lois, but I checked my most recent run or my longest run from when I was playing back in the day, and I never beat Old Iron Keep. So maybe my opinions would be different if I actually like beat it now. Because again, even in my like most recent playthrough, I only really got to Ilium Lois and didn't even finish like the final boss. I got up to the point of going into the Throne of Want, but I didn't fight like Nishandra or any of that stuff. So maybe my opinion will change upon like actually going through the DLCs here, but I seem to remember them being very good. Ilium Lois is fun, if not a little time-consuming to just like find all the nooks and crannies and actually locate like all the knights. But I think this game is like the most readily understandable of the series, if we're being honest, plot-wise. I think I didn't find it hard at all, but maybe it's just because I've consumed so much lore content that I'm just primed for that kind of thing to understand it. Because I have like a vague recollection of who Gwyn was, and I played Dark Souls 3 a handful of times, all the way to completion. So maybe I'm not the best sample size, but I really was not lost in the plot of this game at all. I think it's just that it asks a little more of you than, just passively observing things. They ask you to, like, read, which sort of, like, prevents gamers from the average gamer. Also, the personal message to me is so much easier to grasp than the epic story of Dark Souls 1 and 3. Yeah, this one's fairly self-contained. Like, even barring... Your comprehension of the story is aided by having played through Dark Souls 1, of course. But I feel like you can mostly get it. The way that they partition off Dark Souls 1 into being, like, a far-removed event from the... Oh, shit, I gotta grab that. A far-removed event from, like, the distant past that basically nobody remembers. And then having Aldia deliver all that stuff and Scholar of the First Sin. Like, okay, that's true. I think the Aldia stuff and Scholar of the First Sin is kind of like the glue that holds this story together. So I could see how, without that, it might be a little more, disparate and harder to understand. But for the most part, I was along for the ride, like, basically the whole way. This game is at least a lot more original than DS3. That's true. But I would argue that that's almost the point with Dark Souls 3. You kind of get the sense that FromSoft was like, okay, this is getting kind of kitschy. We want to do something new. The story of Dark Souls 3 for me is about letting... this is one of these guys. This has got to be Gotcha over here. Well, maybe not. Dart. The story of Dark Souls 3 to me is really about accepting that it's over. That the series needs to be done. It's meant to be the finale. Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be like closure. Should be looking for Vex. Do you have name engraved ring yet, Gotcha? This lady. Probably not, yeah. Let me keep grinding for levels here. But yeah, like there's a great video by I can't remember the name of the YouTuber. I think it was Jacob Geller, called Dark Souls 3 is Thinking of Ending Things. I guess Miyazaki hates me. Or we're operating off of random chance here and not like using the come back for that guy. A great video by Jacob Geller. Dark Souls 3 is Thinking of Ending Things, and it's essentially a treatise on how like Dark Souls as a series, like he collates a bunch of ideas that I've had already about the game into like a unified reading of Dark Souls by comparing it to the movie I'm Thinking of Ending Things. But anyway, that's its whole other topic of conversation. But to me, Dark Souls 3 was always about FromSoft saying, "Hey, we're done with this. We know why people like it. It's the thing that cemented us as a company, built us from the ground up. But now we're ready to let go and just and work on something else, which is what the whole point of like collecting the blood of the Dark Soul and then using that to paint a new painting. I just got done with most of this game and the activity goes up and down, but sadly most of the co-op is in the forest and most of the PvP in the famous spots. Oh yeah. I mean, it's how old is this game, you know? It's about community rot more than anything else. You're just gonna... Again, I think this is because this is the location that everybody needs to come to progress. But yeah, I like all of these games for unique reasons, of course. But I think Dark Souls 2, if I were to replay it a couple times, this one might become my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. There needs to be a comprehensive community like patch or overhaul, in the same way there is for like Dark Souls 1, not Iron Pineapple, Inferno Plus, where he basically fixed the matchmaking for DS1 and made it so you could properly like get into PvP matches with people. There needs to be something like that for this. That just the ability alone to like not work off of soul memory would repair this game's multiplayer quite a bit. Oh, fall off, you bastard! I gotta get some adaptability too. I think I said this on a patron stream when we were playing Dark Souls 2. But it is funny reading reviews for this game from like game journalists and hearing them be like, the combat is so sluggish and slow and your rolls feel useless and you can't dodge anything. And I'm like, damn, man, you never leveled adaptability. Not for 1 second did you level ADP. And you only really need to take it to like 16 for it to be like moderately useful in most scenarios. I need Soldier's Key for this, right? Yeah. Leveling ADP is for chuds. Well, that was, again, the old... I think, again, I said this before, but the old joke was this game where you just troll people by telling them, oh, yeah, don't level ADP, it's useless, you don't want to level that. It's a dump stat, you don't want it. Which probably led to a lot of that shit, to be honest. Okay, give it to me. I need you now. What? Horse shit! What? What? No, stop that! Bastard! I mean, you watched that firebomb hit those barrels, right? Am I fucking high? Come on, you bastard. What the fuck? What? I remember when I got DS1, when I was super young, the bird kicked my ass, and a few years later I got the second one. I was so oppressed that I grinded the Giant Lord to max level. Your Honor, he's washed. You saw it happen, man! I don't know what happened! Dark Souls 1 is one of those magical, like, eye-opening game experiences where if you play it at the right age, it's almost like when you hear a new genre of music for the first time, where you're like, games can be like this? You know, that sort of magic feeling? Dark Souls 1 probably did that for a lot of people. Where it's so different to restore honor, kill pursuer. Yeah. I'll open shortcut first, then I'll kill pursuer. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Okay, there's still some barrels over there. Let's see if... Oh, wait, no, never mind. We're fucked. Horse shit, man. Oh, that one works! Of course. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Am I really going to run all the way through and open the other shortcut? I guess. I'll come back for Pate and all that junk. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I mean, just the fact that, like, fog gates in this game are not... You don't get iframes for doing it, I think changes quite a bit. Like, watch, I'm probably about to get dogged on right here. Oh, just made it. I think I was, like, 8. I specifically remember going over to a friend's house and seeing that they had Dark Souls 1 on disc. And I was like, dude! I'd seen, like, one Vatty video, I think, back in the day. And I was immediately like, dude, you own Dark Souls? That's crazy. And he's like, yeah, I've never even got out of the opening area. This game sucks. And then I was like, no, man, you're supposed to run past. You're supposed to run through and then go to the, run past and get your gear and stuff. And he's like, oh, and he never even figured that out. Okay, this is definitely not enough. This is not, like, 5K, I think. Oh, maybe. No. It's 500, right? This will barely just get... Yeah, okay, we'll kill a couple more dorks, and then we'll run and grab the ring. But yeah, this is truly one of those little... No Dragon Rider cheese. I don't think I've ever felt the need to cheese Dragon Rider. He's very easy as a boss, man. Oh, whiffed. Here we go. I was never, like, the best at these games. I played quite a bit of Dark Souls 3 PvP back in the day. Good fun. Oh, there's a dude in my anus. Excuse me, sir. Be nice. Be nice. Was there ever a cheese I needed to use? I can't really think of a boss that I, like, did a stupid strategy to. I think the closest would probably be just, like, the amount of summons that they give you in this game. Especially Scholar of the First Sin is remarkable. Like, the amount of NPCs you can bring into some fights. The cheese is for speed, mostly. Okay. Yeah, that guy just gave some firebombs there. Manual. We're going manual style. 2 for almost every boss on summons. That's pretty much the case. Even in... And I would argue... Oh, what the shit? I needed to teleport back? Is that what the case is? Okay, we'll loop through again. It just shot me right in the head. Come on, man. Come on, brother. Maybe this is hindsight, like, coming from Elden Ring, but, like, this game is not that hard. This game is arguably one of the easier games in the series. Maybe it's just coming down from, like, playing a bunch of Night Rain. Holy shit, guys. Excuse me? But I didn't feel like, I didn't really feel like I was drawn to my limit, like, with DS1. Easiest Souls game for sure. It's certainly one of the most, like... Okay, I was about to call it the most accessible, but I don't think that that's true. There's a lot of esoteric bullshit in this game. I just got a gacha game ad when opening the stream on my phone. It's him, dude. His presence. He did that to you. Gacha's influence. Okay, I guess I need to teleport back and then come back. Are there any souls in my power is immeasurable? I just smelled your ad through the net. There's no, like, poppable souls in this first area, huh? Let's see. Whoa. Oh, wait, what do we got here? Give me some souls, baby. Come on. Oh, fuck. This goes back to things betwixt, yeah? Yes. Why are there so many? No, that's things betwixt back here. This goes to the fake Moonlight Greatsword guy. I recall. I'm a little, I'm a little rusty on DS2. Again, one playthrough recently. I just need like $400 here. And then I could start leveling in earnest, because I'm still level 1 from being a deprived chud. Damn it! I don't think there's anything in here. There's some butt boys in these rooms. Is he gonna attack me through the door? Okay, I just want to see what this is, sir. Don't bother me. Lloyd's Talisman, useless. Yeah, hang out right there. That's good. They're only tough now because they're, like, leveled for later. Nothing in there. And then I can't get upstairs. Okay, thank you. Let's just Ben Hart. Thank you, Ben Hart. Thank you, Ben Hart. I just want to expend his dialogue for his quest. God, I'll tell you what. I do miss the, like, classic Moonlight Greatsword is, like, maybe one of my favorite weapons from any series ever. It's just so simple and like rule of cool in design. Big glowing sword that shoots beams of light out of it. I do miss the OG like gold hilt design in Elden Ring. Like Darkmoon Greatsword is cool, but I think I was a little disappointed when I finally got it in that game, and it didn't have that look, that regal classic fantasy magic sword kind of look. It looks like something you'd find in an old like some key art or some item art in an old like Dungeons and Dragons manual. That's kind of the vibe I get off of the original Moonlight Greatsword. Last year's marathon for me was Moonlight Greatsword build. Yeah, I mean, of course. It's just a classic gag. I think most of my first runs in any of these games are always like int. I just love casting spells. Which I suffered. I suffered for PvP in Dark Souls 1 and 3. Phoenix Diorca. And a possible slur. Probably something that got... Wait. Can't you, It's here, right? It's right here. I think this is it. I only have one firebomb. Third tile. Good shout. There's this one, right? From the right. Wasted. That's fine. Washed. Every time I play a Souls game, these guys tell me I have nothing. I got nothing left, man. There we go. I only ever do strength builds because I like hitting things with even bigger things. This is the classic. This is the way. I know there's a man behind me. Oh, God, farming hollows in the forest of giants for milk money. Okay, it's 100 a pop. I only need to kill like 2 more of those. So washed, no more detergent left. Oh my God, the slander. Jesus Christ. Be kind to me, DS2. Be kind. No. Woohoo! Low adaptability. I might have killed me just then. And the allegations truly never would have been beaten. Okay, this dude in this room, and then we're good. Then we can start leveling proper. Again, I'm level 1, man. This is like, I got nothing. Go easy on me, please. You're not allowed to make fun of me. I do have a more serious question, if that's the vibe today. I'm in. Hit me with it. If this is Kenshi or Star Sector related, this is 10 times the points. I'll take whatever. I'll field it. I need some time to type it up. Do your thing. If the question is, are you done working on Star Sector and Kenshi? The answer is no. Like of course I'm going to continue those. It's more about finding time, like IRL, to get around to do it. This is just the streams are just a way to stop people from thinking that I'm dead. Okay, here we go. Knock knock. Give me the business. Okay, now of course for god selections, I preset this up. We're going with Kreml, god of the struggle. And to prevent people from asking this constantly throughout the stream, this may not be a problem because we might not get that many biters. Boom. I think that's the most unobtrusive place to put that, right? That's probably good. Okay, now we can properly begin. Let me put a... Are you done with POP Part 3? I have been paying attention to the Pendor Discord lately. Again, it's going to be a while until those guys come out with like another release in that universe. That's always been my rule of thumb. I think I'm at, like, I've answered this before a handful of times, but like I covered all the stuff I wanted to cover in POP1 as far as the mod goes. This any sequel to Prophecy of Pendor would just be me continuing the story of those characters, which I think was wrapped up well enough. Of course, there's places I could have taken it, but I think logically that story demands like those two people to interact, which is impossible to do within the framework of Mountain Blade Warband. You know, we're going from like playing the game and writing some stuff to it to like injecting code into the and, like creating my own mod and making like renaming a character and changing their face to Vike or whatever. So it's a little out of reach. But I always said I would. I'm not deaf to the ask. Of course I would. Of course I would. What's it called? Oh wait, shit. Soul Memory. Are you using a newer an older character? Gotcha. I think the name engrave ring extends the ranges a little bit. I was looking into this briefly the other day, but it doesn't like totally remove them. You still got to adhere to some extent. Because if this is your late game guy, finding through your Kenshi series, and it's clear how deeply you enjoy the game and the videos. My question is, are you happy knowing that your series is your flagship, the one people will most probably know you for? I'm at Bootleg Bay on this guy? Okay. New character. Gotta be a new character then. Am I happy with being known for Kenshi? I would argue that, like, I'm more known for Pendor at this point. Like if we're talking about wide reach, right? There's probably people who don't watch any of the other stuff on this channel and just showed up for Pendor, remember me as the Pendor guy, and then walked away from their computer and never looked at this again, right? I think I am lucky to have any amount of exposure to any audience on the internet at all. So, like, of course, you know, there was a long period of time on any of the uploads where people would say, like, oh, this is great, but when are you going to put out another Pendor video? And that happens with Kenshi now, too. And I think that just represents, like, a level of investment on... That just means that people liked and enjoyed the thing that you did, right? So, am I... Oh, shit. Pendor? The biggest... The most viewed video on this channel is covering a... He alley-ooped my ass, man. The biggest upload on this channel is about a Mountain Blade Warband mod called Prophecy of Pendor. I uploaded it. Geez, it feels time flies, but that was probably about like a year ago or two, almost 2 years ago at this point, I think. Maybe a year and a half. I can't remember the exact numbers. I just now found your collab with Hero in his head, and it was pretty good. Unrealistic though. Yeah, there was a lot more I wanted to say about like Shek Holy Nation stuff, but I think I wanted to save it for the main series. I didn't want to like get ahead of myself. Long story short, I think it's possible, but it maybe not the version that was presented in that video. I think my version of that would look a little more grimdark, because again, that is the sort of theme of Kenshi. Is that I just looked it up and it's 295k views. Yeah, it is where most of my subscribers came from. Before I uploaded that video, I had about 1,400 subs, and after I uploaded it, I went to like a few thousand in the space of like a week. It was the most meteoric project I worked on. Sort of like the thing that constructed this channel, not gonna lie. But am I happy with being known for Kenshi? Of course, it's a great game. Found you through Pendor and stayed for Star Sector and Kenshi. I'm sure that's a you know a common story. But yeah, I guess my answer to that is more complex insofar as that I'm not upset that anybody enjoyed anything I worked on. The algorithm blessed you there. Yeah, it really did. If I'm being honest with myself, it's because that's probably the best title thumbnail combination I've ever put together on this channel. It's a little clickbaity and interesting without going too far into being annoying, because I think it is blanketly true that Prophecy of Pendor is one of the best Mount and Blade Warband mods. And I really do think it's the premier best in Sphere. The thumbnail is great by virtue of being the style of art that Pendor uses. They pull from a lot of like real old medieval like collections of art. So I thought I'll just grab something in that sphere, something that looks tasty and interesting. The title works for itself. Just going into the mod files and finding Prophecy of Pendor with a, you know, transparent PNG background was easy enough. It is the one of the pieces of the art they use for Pendor. I'm sure you did not mean to hit enter there. Hey, come on now. Be reasonable, be reasonable. Yeah, it's all like real historical art that's just been like cut up or edited. Because I'm pretty sure the one I used there is just a representation of the Battle of Agincourt. Part of Portuguese history. That's what a lot of it is. A lot of it's real historical stuff. Oh, please fucking die. Oh, thank God. Okay, now that the other two plebs are dead... Oh, the throwing bomb guys fell down. Forgot to ask, how are you about backseating? I mean, I'm open to it. In a minor sense, of course. I'm an adult. I'm an adult. I can handle somebody being like, "Hey, run over here, maybe do this or that." I have like a passing knowledge of Dark Souls, but I'm not gonna like shut the fuck up. Don't fucking tell me what to do. I really was just on autopilot just then because I was answering that question. But can this guy throw his bomb? No. Well. Speaking of backseating, I bought Battle Brothers to better learn how to be annoying on Monday. Very nice. Wait, let's, are those guys going to come down the ladder? I don't want to own zone them while they do that. Menace came out today. I don't watch streamers, and I know that some don't like that. Oh yeah, that's fine. No worries. Menace came out today from the guys who did Battle Brothers. And I could not resist. Usually my rule of thumb is like, when it's the price of a sandwich, I'll buy it. But we've been having such a great time with Battle Brothers, and I've been following that game for a little while now. So I just thought, fuck it. I'll pick it up. Maybe next Thursday for a stream. But it seems very good. Come on. Yo! Don't mind me. I'm just going to circle straight for a little bit here. Maybe try and parry this guy. I just need to kill like one or two in this encounter. We'll get like... What's the conversion rate of souls to American dollars? You're asking all the... What's the GDP of Lordran? Is that what you're asking right now? Oh, just a second too early there. That's like one of those... I don't know any of the names of those YouTubers, but like, what is the unemployment rate in Skyrim type beat? How would you even begin to... You'd have to find an item in your inventory that had like a one-to-one... A real item that you could purchase. How do you feel about Kenshi mods that add more factions and settlements? I'm a vanilla plus kind of guy. Like, I don't like when any of those weapon mods or faction mods get a little goofy. Like, some of the, like, I think it's called Hiver expansion or something like that. Or, like, Universal Wasteland expansion is another one. That I'm like, okay, well, I still would like it to be logically consistent with what I understand to be, like, accepted lore about this place. If it looks out of place in Kenshi, that's generally when I'm like, okay, well, maybe not. But one of the mods I've welcomed into my list recently is wait, let me can I do some I gotta do some work here. How long have I been circle strafing around these fucking ballistas? One of the mods I welcomed into my list recently was, Holy Nation Outlaws expansion, or whatever the name of that mod list. Adds a town called Sanctuary, adds for an easy way for you to ally with them. That one's pretty good, mostly because it fits neatly within my accepted understanding of, like, established canon. But for the most part, I think Kenshi is a finely tuned machine. Kenshi's a finely tuned machine. There we go. I think that was the last guy. Insofar as, like, where settlements are placed, to add some, like, tension to exploration, right? Because that journey between, I don't know, let's say, what is the anti-slaver settlement called? Oh, God. There's a trap in this chest, I think. Yep. That journey between, like, the anti-slaver HQ and, like, the Ashlands, you know, is dangerous insofar as there is not, like, another friendly settlement for a while in that direction if you're not allied with, like, crab raiders or something, you know. So adding more settlements is specifically screwing with the balance a bit, to the point where screwing with the... This is like... Is this what Fortnite Fridays are like, when Connor Eats Pants gets, like, politicians and shit on and, like, makes them play Fortnite and talk about, like, real issues? Because that's what I'm feeling like right now. I'm like, trying to think. I'm trying to get to a place where I can form rational thoughts about Kenshi and balance, and I'm fighting for my fucking life here, man. Okay. You oh, for God's sake. The point being, you're by adding more settlements, you're playing with balance, and I'm open to that as long as it doesn't make exploring some areas trivial. Like, I think there's a mod that adds settlement to Shun in the bottom left corner of the map. That sort of defeats the purpose of Shun to me, because Shun is this, like, far-flung, like, corner of the map that has, like, a lot of loot in it. But the idea is that it's just you, skin spiders, and, like, nothing for a while. And so the challenge with the area is preparing, and not necessarily, like, how difficult the fights are, but just how numerous they are, and how far you have to trek back to like, civilized parts of the map from there. So am I open to them? Yeah, but I think I'm very cautious in what I allow into my load order, especially in the main save, because I don't necessarily want anything that changes my, you know, the aesthetics of an area. Although faster has become a centerpiece mod in my... I can't go up that way, damn it. God, I maintain it, but drinking coffee for these streams is the wrong idea because it makes me burpy, and I don't want to burp directly into the mic. But, yeah. The ones that add ways to get alliances easier are good, like Tech Hunters, Cannibal Hunters, Machinists, because the default way is skin peeling and annoying. I am like an exploit agnostic Kenshi player, which I know is against the grain. Well, maybe not exploit agnostic is the wrong term. I'm trying to say that I don't use them. Simply because, like, the optimal way to start a new Kenshi save is to do a bunch of esoteric bullshit. Okay, let's be smart here. Is to do a bunch of esoteric bullshit in order to, like, get yourself ahead. Adding mods to make exploit averse. Thank you. Can I live? Can I live here? Oh, he was stupid. Okay. Yeah, I was never a skin peeler guy. I was never, like, intentionally put my guys in scenarios to lose limbs. Just because that's not compelling story-wise to me. Like, if you're telling the story of your little team, and somewhere along the journey you have to say, then we stood there and and I intentionally put my guy into a skin peeler to cut his limbs off so I could put robot limbs. Same, I'd rather lose it all in combat. Yeah. But this is different strokes for different folks, you know? But allies with Tech Hunters, like, that's not necessarily the pink beard on that man? Okay. Do I have any of these? Nope. Let me just level here. What am I going for? What weapon would I like to hold in my hand? Probably, we can't use Bastard Sword. Let's just get strength up to 9 so I can actively use Hand Axe, which is not a bad choice. I would like vanilla style quests that expand certain factions, like, this is the reason I like, I can two-hand it, this is fine. This is the reason I like, Kaizo so much. Because a lot of the little quest lines it adds feel earnest and, like, in-universe to me. Like, all the stuff with the Kaizo cannibal hunters is perfect. There you go, that's enough. Where they just want you to, like, kill cannibal leaders and you come back and you get allied with them, which is, like, moderate. I've never done Kaizo. You should. You should. I sort of view Kaizo as, like, as an integral part of my runs now. I kind of never play without it. Although, it can be a little finicky now and again. A little nonsensical. Because sometimes you're playing Kaizo and you're like, okay, this whatever script didn't fire off, and now this settlement didn't change hands, and I need to import my save. But that could be my fault. Load order stuff. What I meant is to ally yourself, you need a bunch of money and about 1 hour of free slaves, and the reslave the alliance mods just make it so you pay a shitload of cash up front. Okay, yeah, that's true. I was also never one for putting imprisoning dudes and then, you know, de-slaving them again. Again, I'm pretty, like, of course, I'm not going to say that it's not the intended way to play Kenshi or whatever, but for me, it just feels, like, cheesy. In a way that takes me out of the experience in a real way. That definitely reduces my, you know, how much fun I'm having. I know Gotcha is over there racing on a new character to, like, catch up. That way you can be allies with beak things, which is super cheesy. But isn't there a way to do that in vanilla where you capture that one guy that lives in Gut? Yeah, you capture the dude that lives in Gut and then just free and release him, like, over and over and over again. See, I was never about stuff like that. Okay, I think I'm ready for Last Giant. I'll wait for I know Gotcha is probably on a new character sprinting through the early game. So I'll try and open the shortcut first. Especially because beak things represent, like, such a, the same way you can be allies with all the neutral good factions. I use Reactive World, that one's not so bad. I used Reactive World until I discovered Kaizo, in which I discovered that Kaizo basically covers a lot of the bases that Reactive World did. What the fuck, man? Do I have a firebomb? Because this is nonsense. I also think that the mod author of Kaizo said that Reactive World was like an inspiration. So a lot of the stuff... Oh, come on. A lot of the stuff in Kaizo is, like, recursive with Reactive World. Turtle guy explodes the crates with a sweep. I figured it out. we got there in the end. Got bored, killed Flexall Sentry. The Chad, the Chad, you catch up to me, motherfucker. New runtime for me then. It's good. I just went through the I won't say laborious task of finally looking into, like, organizing my load order intentionally to, like, make my game run smoother. And it's basically a night and day experience. Like, I have reduced the amount of crashes in my games to a minimum. You know those random crashes to desktop where you'd walk into a room and it just, like, boots you back. It just boots you right back to the you know, your desktop. There's I'm shocked that there's no, like, proper load order organizer for Kenshi. 2004 game engine. What is it? Ogre, right? It's Ogre, yeah. That's so funny. I found it so charming that there is, but it's not very good. What is this? I'm not aware of this. You see, I am now annoyed that name engraved ring Kreml is showing up on the screen for like cutscenes and shit. But again, that would involve me in like making a mod that has it like maybe a hotkey just to get it to disappear. But I'm not that adept with OBS. I think I remember trying to install a load order organizer from Nexus Mods, and I can't even remember the name of it, but it was so user unfriendly and like obtuse that I just said, this is not, I'm not using this. There was one, it's that level of like programmer stuff, and I know this complaint makes me a lazy midwit. I'm aware of this, okay? But that type of program that they're like, oh yeah, it's so easy, just open command prompt. Just open command prompt and just run it all from there. Where I'm like, man, okay, I understand that this is a powerful tool if I learn how to use it, but like, damn it, getting stepped on by Last Giant. Spoken like a true non-keyboard Souls gamer. But you know, I just don't want to learn. I don't want to learn a whole new program just for one tiny thing like that. Maybe if I were like, I don't know, man. I just prefer that things be like user friendly. I don't think that's too terrifyingly big an ask just to wrap your program in with like a couple buttons that run the simple command you're talking about. And then you go on Reddit to like look into how to use this stuff, and everybody's condescending as shit, where they're like, you fucking fool, you idiot, well you could learn how to do it. And I'm like, yeah man, but I also like I have a job. Like I would like to spend, if I really care about it, of course I'll go out of my way to do it. But I'd enjoy, at the very least, if it was as painless as possible for me to do it. Oh, please. Oh, thank God. Kenshi Mod Manager by Village Scout is like the only one that's good. It has a good UI, but it's not good with the orders. I used this janky thing that was like a Google a Google spreadsheet or whatever. What happened to that guy? DK Bongle's Souls Gamer take. Keyboard Souls Gamers, I never understand you. You guys, I just don't know how to help you. I don't know what to do for you. You're a strange breed. But yeah, the method that I used to fix my load order for Kenshi was like a Google Docs thing. Fire longsword time? No, we don't need it. We don't need it. Real Chads know that it's blunt damage anyways. I'm going to get the mace. They're like the first divergence between human and Shek. You're talking about keyboard Souls gamers? Mace maxing, I was just typing. Let's see. Oh no, we need a Pate has the key, right? I'll be waiting outside of John Pursue. Oh yeah, I'm down. The big one or the little one? It's Pate. No, Pate gives you Soulstone. We have Soldier's Key. Hag Merchant. Yeah. The big one. Okay. Let's see. Yes, Lenegrass Key. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. I was getting summoned the other day to, maybe I'll do like a miracle build. I've never done one in this game. Pharos Lockstone. The rock for stamina ring? That's here, right? Yeah, you're right. Is that's in the basement just outside this room? With the ballista guys, right? I discovered that on my other run, I got to like Shrine of Amana and was like, oh, let me go back and clean up like giant memories and shit. let me go back and clean up like Forest of the Giants or whatever. And then I opened that door and found Chloranthy Ring, and I was so fucking mad. I was so mad. Okay, a little bit of... I'm going to get jumped a little bit here, but I think we're just going to have to eat the poo-poo a tiny bit. Acceptable to me. Because this is unironically like one of the best rings in the entire series. Just, like, stamina is like the main resource to manage in these fucking games. And just having more of it faster, it's like you never want to take it off. This guy's being quite the gentleman by waiting for me to open this shit. Let's just take a minute here. Oh, thank God. Good shot. Good shot. I would have forgotten about that. Okay, Leningrass key. Then we'll grab mace. Then we'll go meet Gotcha. Return the slab. Pharaoh's curse. Woe, Pharaoh's curse upon ye. Don't get blown up, please. I remembered that I tried to get HE2. HE2 from the horse and spent 4 hours on it? Shit boss, shit run back? Oh, the the Executioner's Chariot? Is that what you're talking about? What's the run back to Executioner's Chariot like? I came in like late gamed Executioner's Chariot. Oh, that's like over the fucking Brit. Yeah, that sucks. Man, I could not believe... Well, okay, I liked Ilium Lois. Little maze-like, little confusing. That's fine. Frozen Outskirts? Whose idea? Whose idea was the outskirts of Ilium Lois? Because I'm not sure what the direction is here, fellas. Big shield, big open field with respawning enemies? What are we talking about? And why are we doing it? Did he go inside? Yes. Manhunter enemies with man catchers and whips plus a great sword NPC. Mace time, baby. Do I want to pick up like a... I think I'll upgrade my mace a little bit here. Thank you. Again, I've complained before, but up... Oh, I could two-handed. Actually, can I? Yes. I'll level anyways. Upgrading armor in these games is another, like, why? I'm glad that DS3 did away with that. Especially since it's the same pool of upgrade materials that you use for, like, your weapons. And, yeah, I'd like to use, like, a wider variety of weapons. Especially in the game where my weapons can break. Okay, thank God. A little more HP. Okay, I'm coming, Gotcha. I'm on my way. I like that, actually. Upgrading armor. Maybe I'm just, like, a Fashion Souls girly in that, I like changing my look up every so often. And so it gets a little annoying when you have to, like, stick to one set. Ah! Okay, I'm on my way. If no drip, why bother? You're goddamn right. If I can't look fashionable while doing it, why do it? I know I'm missing, like, the helmet from up in the rafters there or whatever, but that's fine. I know. I'll kite all the enemies up here and make Gotcha fight them. Man, Royal Swordsman armor. If there was ever a set I would love in, like, the later Souls games. You got that grandpa sweater on, negative drip. What, my guy's little Gambazon? Is that what you're talking about? What's the negative drip? You got that grandpa sweater on. I can't see Gotcha's summon sign. It doesn't exist. I was trying to backstab that guy. I really like Creighton's helmet. It goes well with most of the homeless adjacent outfits. Yeah. I'm gonna end up wasting my heals here looking for Gotcha. If I take off Kremble ring, Gotcha, you don't have name engraved ring, huh? Maybe you're just outside my soul memory limit. Onion drip so good patches stole it. You're goddamn right. I do miss a vegetable styled. Oh, right, the heavies for this. Miyazaki just hates me. Michael Zachary, why have you done this? You got any upgrades? Upgrades on your gear, gotcha? Because that matters. Okay, I'm just gonna get out damaged here, like waiting, like trying to kill these fuckers. I'll pop one more radiant life gem and then we'll try and make it work here. This dude's gonna shoot me out of the animation, so we'll just kill this nice gentleman. You know what? We might be able to funnel him here. Here, look at this. Woo. This shield and spear, guys. I've never wanted to fucking nuke a whole category of enemies more. Okay, we're good here. Pursuer. Don't worry, gotcha. I'll probably die to this guy anyways. And then go farm. The thing I like about DS2 is that most of the best caster items are super slutty on both male and female characters. Okay, yeah, it was the +5 S-Stock. Ah, there you go. I'll go upgrade a bit after this. Pursuer. Sometimes I do Deacons of the Deep fight and pretend I'm playing Dark Souls Moose. Woo! No, no, no! I forgot you need to fucking press it again. I didn't level ADP at all. So I'm a little... Come on, you big stupid bastard. Slay Lion Mage Robe. Eat shit. No, 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 you bastard. Oh, I still got him. I once summoned to help a host with this boss. And then I was distracting Pursuer, and he immediately shot me in the back with the ballista and killed me. Ah, you fuckface. It's alright. Just have to do him old-fashioned way. This Dark Souls 2 player still kills Pursuer the old-fashioned way. Ah, fuck. Fucked up. I may still die here. Which would be moderately impressive. Oh. Okay. Like another R2, and I think we're good. Oh, bastard. This DS2 player still gets hit the old-fashioned way. Cleaned his fucking clock. Got lucky with that first, that first trebuchet bit. What's the lore implications for the Pursuer being able to hover above ground? I mean, doesn't he emit, like, GG? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Doesn't he emit, like, dark particles? Dark magic? Weren't they designed to hunt undead? This is the bit, right? Oh, I gotta get Drangleic set. The answer to good things, dark magic. Especially in Dark Souls 2. Here we go, baby. I definitely don't have the... We could probably just wear the manchette. It's 70, right? I think we're mostly good here. Look at this. I do want the shield. Oh, don't have the strength. Oh, is that blue shield better? Yep. Halberd is up that thing up there, but I'm not crazy on Halberd in this. The answer to good things, dark magic. Okay. A little bit of a run back here. That's acceptable. I should have gone the other way, but I think we're okay. Yeah, I'll go level a bit, gotcha. Try and meet you in the middle. I can't remember many of the... Are there any... What was the name of that item? What? What was the name of that item? Johnny Depp's ex-wife? What are you talking about? What are you on about? Oh, Amber Herb. Amber Herb. You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. Oh my god, you are the dumbest person to have walked this earth. Amber Herb. You fucking asshole. I think +3 might be enough for me to summon Gotcha. Buying a new weapon as we speak. But doesn't it... Or was that a Dark Souls 3 edition? Does it count the highest level upgraded weapon you have in your inventory? I think that's the case, right? There, seek list. Let's not waste any time with the ADP. Sorry for all the Kenshi talk. No, I don't care. I'll talk about whatever. I don't give a shit. Holy Sword start. What is your Holy Nation's mad at you? You're like a bandit, right? But don't you start with a weapon that you can't really use? Mitu Nodachi. That's not bad. And Assassin's Rags. It's just Holy Nation that's pissed at you, right? That's basically like old soldier start, essentially, but like worse. Yeah, it's not terrible. But the thing with Edgewalker, like higher level weapons, is that you can't really they get heavier. These two function solely off of soul memory. This can't be true. This is not true. I'm gonna put a couple more points into vigor. I think we'll do faith later when I can actually afford to level up and begin using faith stuff. Where's that wishy-washy? Let me get some armor off of the dickhead. Mohlin, right? What do you got, man? Yeah, I can afford one of these helmets. Jump that hole, go for the planks? Yeah, you wish. Equal chance for edge 1, 2, and 3. I don't want the goofy-ass standard helm. What's the first threshold for Mohlin to add new shit to his inventory? I'm just going to buy this. 20,000 wanted by the Holy Nation and United Cities. Okay, that's pretty bad. I mean, it's certainly a challenge start, but is it relationship? Do you have relationship down, or is it just 20k wanted? Because you can get around that by hiring another character, and then no, I'm not gonna go for the planks. Oh, minus 100 with both. Because I was gonna say you do that thing where you just hire somebody else and have them turn in bounties. And Imperial Lords. Imperial Lords were not actually used in the game. That's pretty bad. I can't think of a way off the top of my head that you would undo that easily. You probably going to Mole, going to and telling Mole that you're with the Holy Nation. Don't you get 50 relationship for that? And but you're in the middle of the rebel camp, and they just like murk you. So you have to spend. I'm just trying to think of how I would escape that scenario and return myself back to baseline. It's pretty bad. Like that's like 90% of the cities in the game that you can't go into. But I guess that's the point. Like play skeleton. Yeah. I haven't done any like the classic like Kenshi challenge runs. Oh, I gotta disable the effect here. Like skeleton only, you know, solo start. Every time I play a game of Kenshi, I always just end up hiring people because I find it interesting to just make weird little character loadouts. And first time I played Kenshi, I didn't want to mine copper like everyone suggested, so I went with Holy Sword. and brought forth ruin, died day 37. That's like comparatively early into a run. Nullify. Nullify human effigies effect. One of the fun things to do is to go old soldier start or son of a captain start, so you have relations with United Cities. But then you do an anti-slaver run, which provides you a little bit of leeway, where your existing relations with United Cities will offset the loss that you get from joining anti-slavers. It makes it pretty easy to do. I discovered that on one recent bullshit save when I was just trying weird shit. I have witching urns, right? Oh, I flubbed it. Skate. Let's not corner ourselves. Be smart. Okay. I was operating off of Elden Ring rules there. Pop a life gem there. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, just handle ourselves a little bit. I should do that start. It's fairly fun. The only downside is no Holy Nation, but honestly, fuck the Holy Nation. Fuck those guys, man. Okay, do the classic. Never once sided with Holy Nation. I am the kind of person in these types of runs where, like, I try to do contrarian runs where I go, like, Empire start or you know, United Cities. But then at a certain point, I am the kind of guy that doesn't like when NPCs in video games yell at me. Like when playing Disco Elysium and Kim gets mad at you. I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean that. So I've never been able to truly do one of those runs. Simply because my conscience will not allow me to do it. Even in fake. Everyone has done the anti-slaver run. It's basically like the default run of Kenshi. Like, anti-slaver flotsam, add check if you're being if you want to ally with a major faction. Where have I forgotten to go? But the pro slaver run is actually kind of hard. Well, yeah, you're fighting just clearing like the anti-slaver settlement alone. How many fucking high-tier martial arts users are in there? I remembered. We didn't go down here yet. Gotcha. Get ready for Rebirth is my favorite start. Simply because, like, they feed you and you can get some easy skill points just kind of like goofing off in Rebirth, trying to escape and letting them kick the shit out of you. Lockpicking you get up. Like, if you really spend your time there, you're of course going to get all your junk up. Don't fall off the thing! Oh, multiple people have the chance to start with martial arts or strength. Yeah, plus 100. Yeah, I can only imagine. Like, it's the same thing with, it's the same thing with, like, Fallout New Vegas, where they present you with, like, a binary... Spring, that's it, yeah. They present you with, like, a binary, choice between, like, Legion or NCR, but they put their thumb on the scale a little bit to be like, well, one of these guys is really the good guys. like you can complain about the anti-slavers not having a plan, which I did in the early Kenshi videos. But spoiler alert, if only to set up for when we join them later, for when I get to make the positive arguments for them. But, like, really, any alternative to what is happening now, like, okay, I'm getting to the point where I'm spoiling, I'm spoiling, like, lines that I'm gonna write for future Kenshi videos. Here's the faction we built up for the last 2 games we made, and here's the evil despotic empire. Yeah, that's about the choice that they hand you. Here's a democracy that's pretty broken, but, you know, it's basically an analog for, like, our current political system, but, like, here's the slave women are second-class citizens empire. Here's the capitalist, or here is Uganda. Uganda? How does Uganda factor into this? Am I not Uganda-pilled enough to get this reference? Uganda. Are you... Is this like a... now, I'm old enough to remember this. Uganda catching strays. I'm old enough to remember this. Are you referencing... everyone in Uganda knows Kung Fu? The Free State built upon a desert. Okay, that's a... I don't know enough about the Ugandan government to say whether or not they have... oh, and so, are you talking about, like, medieval? Whatever, this bears no... I don't have to dig into this any further. I think I just need to take the lesson of, with no resources and mass violence... Coney 2012. That bastard. Remember when that guy, like, walked out on the street, like, naked? The guy who did the Coney 2012 stuff? Not Coney, but it's basically New Vegas. No, Nevada is basically New Vegas. Like, or New Mexico, whatever. New Mexico, whatever. Fuck it. God damn it. I'm all over the place. I've been completely disabled by Uganda catching strays. I've been completely disabled. Oh, that turtle knight just dropped down. Yeah. Cope. Jesus. There's two type of men in this world. Those who cope and those who seethe. You, my friend, seethe. I was rewatching, I think it was the Battle Brothers stream from this Monday where I said that. And I don't think anybody got that it was my Zoomer audience did not understand that was a reference to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, or nobody said anything about it at the very least. And I was like, damn it. Damn it, that one was minorly funny and I got no points. And now for something completely different. Egotist. I think everyone just let you have that out of pity. Just watching himself, the funniest man alive. Oh, oh shit. Listen, you gotta... if you're putting anything out, if I didn't think it was funny, I wouldn't have said it. Like, this, you know... You gotta laugh at yourself a little bit to have an internet presence. Why'd I just teleport back to fucking Majula? I'm trying to go to other places. Oh, wait, no. I just teleported back to the place I am. I'm getting fucking lost. Pity pull after 50 dead-end jokes. You get one funny. This does not bode well for the new Star Sector script. You don't know about, like, the unfiltered shit that, like, never makes it into videos. Dumber jokes than that have reached the cutting room floor. I can't remember any off the top of my head, but there's plenty of dumb shit. There's plenty of dumb shit that I've said that I've been like, wow, that's not funny at all. That one can't go in. Or I really gas myself up and write a joke like in my notebook, and I'll go back and check it later, like my little tiny notebook. And then I'm like, I look at the next day and I'm like, this is fucking nonsense. This is nothing. Those jokes go to another school, eh? Yeah, you wouldn't know them. You wouldn't know them. This is the fucking courtyard with like 17 fucking turtle guys in it. And Armorer Dennis, yeah. Where the I can't summon either. The Bone Zone. Fuck that. There's nothing I need back there. Gotcha. I'll meet you at Hyde's Tower Flame. That's where I'm going next. Leather Shield is in this room over here. I think that's moderately better than the one I'm using right now. Although I already have Drink Lake Shield. I just need like 3 more levels for it. Yeah, listen, man. You gotta have a... I'm not... Okay. I am a neurotic person, right? I am very nervous and like anxious as a man, okay? But you gotta have a little bit of confidence in the fact of like, Go get the stuff from the pit with the fire sword. I think there's some humanities. Don't you have to do the janky-ass jump? I'm not confident in my ability to do that. And I think I'd just rather hold on to the humanity I have now. Oh, that was fully burped right into the mic there. That's a good one. You can have that one for free. But you gotta have a little bit of confidence in yourself. No, just drop. What, here with the salamanders? I don't have long-tail cat ring. Silver cat ring, I think it's called in this one. No, the other one. You're talking about outside. Over here. You're talking about... I'm trying to remember how to get to that location. From the door. Bonfire room. Right. Yes, this is correct. I understand, yes. Out the bonfire door, to the right. You just jump off there? Is that a strat? I'm not aware of this one. Huh. I am aware what might be happening here insofar that, like, I can't watch anybody play Elden Ring because I know that game sort of like the back of my hand, or like I have such an appreciation for the lore that, yeah, this way. That if I see anybody talking about how they don't get the game, don't you need to have enough... You need to have enough health to survive this drop, no? Woo, mostly because I replayed it for the last 2 days. Yeah, that's true. But there's plenty of times that I will like refuse to watch. Oh, you can't... No. You got to make this... You have to make that skip, yeah? Oh, down... Oh, no, just down here. Down here. Right. I'm remembering. Real tuber moment right here. Old men fights bosses. I don't know if there's ever been a game like that for me yet, but it might just be because my internet presence is not at the point where I'm playing like a wide variety of stuff. I can only assume I'll get to a point where I play something that that someone will go, I can't watch you play this. That might be if I ever appease like Sat and Gacha and start playing like anime stuff. Because I am notoriously not like anti-weeb, but I'm not an anime enjoyer. And occasionally these guys in the Discord will talk about something and I'll just go, I'm not. I don't go for that. I will watch you for you. Not for the content. Yeah, I mean, that's centrist on the weeb. On the weeb matter. A weeaboo centrist. I don't care for weebs. No, but like, I'm just... Oh, hello. Yeah, I saw that coming. Centrist is crazy. I used to be worse, I'll tell you that. When I was a teenager, I would have gone, you fucking watch that, dude? This is junk? Anime's like for pussies, dude. Like, me in high school was a different beast. That's the fire longsword down there, but frankly, I cannot be fucked to kill that salamander. My fashion souls is not great at the moment. My fuck-ass boots. Don't need to. You just run through and open the door, but... Again, it's... Just have skill and dodge. See, that's where you lose me. My skill is not sufficient. I'd rather just keep my runes. Sorry? Get good. We have this conversation every time I do one of these FromSoft streams. But the classic Souls fanboy thing, I'm not mad about that. I agree to a point with get good. To a point. Do you guys remember this Twitter conversation, or Twitter debate, I suppose, where there was a streamer who said something along the lines of like, no, I understand that the game is hard, but like I have a kid. I wish I could pause in Elden Ring. Like I wish these Souls games had like a traditional press the button to pause. And I understand the argument of like, you know, it's that comfort of being able to like leave the game, and there's a sense of danger from not being able to like hide in the pause screen or think about what you're supposed to do next. But I think that's just, I'm at the point in my life as like an adult where I'm like, you might have to attend. Like I recently had a puppy in the house, and while that's not a child, I gotta expend her dialogue so she moves to Majula. While that's not a child, like he did require constant attention, and there'd be times when I was there's be times that I'd be playing Elden Ring where he'd just start pissing in the house or whatever, and you know, I had to attend to that, but I mean a boss fight, and it was frustrating. So on one hand, I'm like, maybe some convenience features for Souls games, yeah. Like I wouldn't be upset at a pause button, although I understand, you know, there should be a parent mode where you need to verify the child to FromSoft. Well, you may have taken it too far, but I don't think that's the case. Okay, I'm going to Hyde's Tower of Flame. Not before I buy some more shit from this guy. If you spend 10k on the hag, you get a shiny trinket. Yeah, she gives you... Put the baby on the phone. She gives you one of the... serpent rings, yeah? Hyde's Pog. Okay, I don't particularly want any of that. You know what I want? You know, actually... I should spend money on the other guys so I can... I was going to get the Explorer headgear just for drip's sake, but... Oh, he's already leveled up. Nice. Oh, Elite Knight set. My beloved. If there was one set that required an equivalent in the Souls games, or in Elden Ring, I miss Elite Knight set dearly. I just bought whatever, by the way. I'm probably not even going to wear that. The hat gives you item discovery. Yeah, I know. That's why I was going to pick it up. Faram set. I gotta be honest. I don't get the Faram set glazing, my man. I know I'm going to lose. I'm gonna lose everybody. It was never one of my favorites. It's a nice looking bit of kit, but I just never preferred it. Weakest Souls protagonist drip. Weakest Souls protagonist drip. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Elite Knight set clears. Bloodborne Hunter set clears. What was the Dark Souls 3 one? It might be the Dark Souls 3 one, but I can't remember at the moment what it was. Are you down? Segs Hammer, who are you downvoting? Me or the... Can't you remember DS3? I think it might have just been the Firelink set, like the Soul of Cinder. All of it. I hate everyone equally. This may be a hot take, but I believe everyone involved in this story should die. Charred Hunter set from Bloodborne. Never played Bloodborne. This is also sacrilege, I know. But I did not have a PlayStation growing up. And I wasn't going to go out of my way to buy one just to play Bloodborne. They should put that game on PC. Huh. That should be coming soon, right? Lady Maria set. Funny how I bought one just so we could play it and you never touched it. I just never... That's a commitment, man. It's at your house. It's at your house, dude. It's not at my place. If it were in my house, I'd be playing it right now. And usually when I'm over, we're doing other stuff. It's 400 bread box. Oh! You could take it. Please don't start. I don't want it. It's yours, man. I don't want to take that. Also, I don't... Not even going to stop at the bonfire, huh? Oh, is your sign down there? I just touched it. And I was also on autopilot, my bad. Oh, there he is, dude. There he is. There he is. Bloodborne doesn't really have strength weapons. I can't weigh in. I like Moonlight Greatsword in that game. Look at this guy. How did... Do you have hide set already? Gotcha. Did you just get lucky on the drop? Kirk Hammers. Yeah, that's a winner. You can see Gotcha reaching over to type in chat. Look at that. All right, let's clear. I'm game for whatever. Let's kill these. I want the set 2 now. now I want it. Is Sat missing this right now? Saturday was the one who was like, we should play DS2 on stream. Maybe he just forgot. Oh, here we go. No drop. No drop. No luck. I should have brought... Okay, I got some life gems. I do like the Estus system in this game. I wish life gems were in the rest of the series, to be honest. And even Elden Ring. Later, fool. Ooh, give me this. No, let's not cheese Dragon Slayer. Let's properly fight him. Just for the banter. Sorry for missing so much of the stream. Hoping this... It's alright, Maru. You're not under any obligation to show up on time. I don't give a shit. It's been going good. We're basically just opening up here. Me and Gotcha are clearing Hyde's Tower of Flame. Ooh. Not a real Souls gamer here. Just getting chunked by like one of the arguably easier enemies in the game. I'm going to life gem here instead of flasking. Ludwig's blades, ooh, are good but dripless. What's the bell set in that game? The one that clanks when you go up ladders. Very good, very good. Next lever. S-Stock is so good. Yeah, it's a strength weapon in this game, no? Which is fucking crazy. I think Dragon first, Gotcha. Fuck it, let's do full clear. Church Executioner, yeah, that's the one. Oh, this guy's in, okay. I think Gotcha's not about that business. He's somewhere behind me. Oh, there you go, there you go. Back off a little bit. Yeah, look at your DPS output, man. That is insane. This is going to be all you. IDK how this works. That's fine. That's fine. There's 2 bosses in this area. You know what? You know what? You just reminded me, because I can resummon you again for the other boss. We'll go for Dragon Slayer first, and then we'll go for... Or, I'm sorry, Dragon... Oh, you're going to... I'm gonna have to resummon Gotcha. I'm running out and come back for you. Ice Rapier is super broken. Yeah, you gotta go, after this, go talk to Pate. Go talk to Pate and run into that little... You have the, there's a crappier version of the, White Sign Soapstone that you have a limited amount of time in the world. Pate gives you like the full one. If you put your sign down again, though, I can just resummon. What was the wasn't there a weapon in Dark Souls 3 that was a dagger, but you had a stance you could use where it became like a longsword or something? I remember liking that. Some of those weird Dark Souls weapons never made it into Elden Ring. There's some fun flavor in these. If I had to pick a favorite, Go do Dragon Rider. I'll go touch Pate. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I should not have sat. That's okay. No, I'm talking about not Abyss Watcher weapon, which by the way, also another cool thing. Awesome that you could parry people out of the weapon art of that in DS3. But in it was the last DLC for Dark Souls 3. There was a weapon that was it was an ice dagger that like extended the blade when you used the weapon art. Can't remember the name of it. Owie. Okay. No cheese. Man up. I think Elden Ring might retroactively be one of my favorite FromSoft titles. If only for like the scale, but I might be recency bias in that category. Like I played DS1 when I was in high school for the first time, and I have not replayed DS3 since I was in high school. And I'm only replaying DS2 now, but I think it's one of my... It might be my Aquamarine Dagger. That's the one. Like, I've had such a good time with DS2. I might do, like, a replay of the whole series. I've been waiting to do Dark Souls 3 for seamless co-op with these dorks. My favorite FromSoft game is probably Armored Core. I haven't played any of them. It's like for how much of like a FromSoft gamer I am, you think I would have like when Armored Core, what was it, 5, 6 came out? I can't remember. That was the most recent one, yeah. Armored Core is brutal. I assume it has to be a different gameplay loop from this. It's not like, I know it's more like mission based, of course. It's not like a FromSoft like one of these where you're a Souls like. But the combat, I know it's not time blocking attacking, obviously. It's not a medieval game. But I can only assume it's like trying to get out of the way of attacks and shit, like almost like a bullet hell. Just cleaned Dragon Rider like that. I think Elden Ring has just shifted the bar of difficulty for me. Don't eat it. Okay, let's see. I wouldn't know how to describe them very much. But the AC games, yeah. Almost said Assassin's Creed just then. We're going to be a ways off from using Lightning Spear, but I know it's very good. I could use some of this to level. I might just pick up maybe heal. And then use the rest to level. Old man stretch. Have my coffee here. Goddamn, this game's good. If you get about 5 mil in soul memory, I might join you. Yeah, we'll get there. Ooh, my game just froze. Little hiccup there. That's fine. Yeah, you'd have to start a new character. It's soul memory. What a... Although, like, the scaling in some of those, like, DS3 was, like, laughable. How shitty it was. $5 million. What is there an item in this game that is, like, comparable to real world anything? More bombs. 5 million more to Drenglake Castle. Green Blossom, no. Poison Moss, no. There's not really an item... You can't really... You could just do, like, long swords or whatever, but that really wouldn't be a economic equivalent to, like, modern day, because that's more like a specialty item in our modern era. Whereas, like, that's fairly common in a medieval setting. You need, like, bread. Got the thing? Hell yeah. Only level once more. I'll meet you back there. Let's see. I think next Thursday we'll play some Menace. Let's see. Upgrade Estus Flask. Actually, what do we want next Thursday? More DS2 or Menace? Please don't do gacha games. I won't let him convince me, dude. He can't have it. I beg. Muffintop Umamasume transition when? I'll just if you do, I'll have to be your guide. Oh god. I'm not there's no universe. There's no way in hell, man. I'm not I don't have a chime. No, I picked one up, right? Yes. Okay, I'm waiting for the bonfire. God, yeah, I don't know. The closest... What's the closest I've gotten to playing something like that? I don't know. I can't even name one game that's really even close to a gacha title that has even remotely almost convinced me. Code Vein? I think these guys play it, but I know nothing about it. Oh, I mean, I got no idea. There's not even one title that I'm like, I'm interested in that. It's bad? End of story? I don't know anything about it. We're entering into, like, I have no idea what any of this shit is territory. Vro is just wrong. See, here it is. Here, you've struck a nerve. Code Vein is fun. It rears its head. Have a sip of water here. My brother glazes Wuthering Waves, but I know nothing about it. See, again, that's another name I know. Half Sword. That's not a gacha game. It's not Half Sword, or at least the demo. Wait. No, we had this conversation already. You said Half Sword, and it's not the, like, medieval combat physics-based one. It's like a different Half Sword, right? Half Sword is out, actually. Early access. Half Sword. Early access kind of sucks. I have become more suspicious of early access as I've gotten older. Runs like poop. The only good gacha is Battle Cats. See, this I've never heard of in my life. I'm so, like, anime removed just from any sphere of any of this shit. The last one I was, like, really aware of was Genshin Impact. and how they're, like, immune to putting, like, black characters in that game. Even the characters from Egypt are, like, or white. That controversy is so funny. Thing is down? Okay. Let me sit. Maybe this will reset it. Talking about the game Half Sword. Like, actually Half Sword? That's not a gacha game, you bastard. It's not a gacha game. A gacha game is whatever this guy's playing right now. Here, I'll teleport back. That should reset. Alright, that's the last of my coffee. There it is. There he is. Get him in. It's gacha because you have to roll how shit your loadout is going to be in the demo. Oh, is it random? Is that why Akizuki's been calling it the return of the Mac? This guy. What is my character name, gacha? I can't even remember. Slim Jim. Ah. Okay, now the other boss. I'm leveled up to the point where these guys are awake now. Thank you, sir. Give me your back. Gotcha's just getting backed into a corner down there. Oh, another one coming your way, Gotcha. I hope the latency is not so bad that... Okay, I pulled him. Fucking die, you bastard. Yeah, there it is. Rip. Not one drop off of those fools. Remember in Not Scholar of the First Sin, where there were like 5 of those dudes in the whole game, and you had like a percentage chance to get... Well, I guess you could use bonfire aesthetics, but that sucks. I do gotta respect gacha game players in the same way I respect car crash survivors that keep drunk driving. It's about persistence. Oh my god. Upgraded mace just chunks these fools. Car crash survivors. Can't use Drang Shield yet. Right, okay. Yeah, we're at the point where these boys, these bad babies are awake. Let's try and burst them down. Watch the other guy. Don't get caught out like a chump. That Bloodborne image from the PlayStation breakdown, it's about persistence. What bastard, marketing bastard. You have to imagine that the guy that put that together just didn't know, right? God damn it! Okay, clean their clocks. Ooh, I think this was a drop from the Haydnite. Just a longsword. Disappointing. Oh, wait, here, let me pop a heal. Sword Pog. I think that's good because its durability is really high, right? I wanted that. It's not a... It's instanced. Aren't the drops instanced? I'll drop it. I'm probably not going to end up using it. I'm going to go straight up like Mace Cleric this run. You know what I really wanted in my other save was the, if you spam R1, you will like it. Oh, does it have like a stupid moveset? Oh, whiff. I don't know why. I thought I was playing Night Rain for a second there. I went to go use my flask. Like, right in that guy's face. There's an item down here. Okay, onward and upward. There's a couple bastards up this way. Get ready, gotcha. What is the drop rate on that pole hammer from the Shrine of Amana, guys? That was the one I wanted to use in my other run. Holy shit, man. Calm down. Woo. Yeah, don't die now. Don't die now. Very nice. Yeah, get up. Mace of the Insolent can cast miracles. Oh. Okay. Drop down a little bit here. I can't remember how fair this bastard... Wow, that's pretty good. I can't remember how fair this bastard's fire breathing is. Okay. Stay back, gotcha. No! You're dead as dicks, man. Oh, he lives. He's only gone and lived. Okay, I got him doing stomps. I got him doing stomps. You can push. Wow, I'm actually kind of own zoning him. Look at that. +4 mace. So if I remember correctly, the bit in this game is that... Just in time. The bit in this game is that, Fakerstein ahead. Yeah, you're goddamn right. Blunt damage is just way better as a damage category than every other damage type in the whole game. Largely because a lot of the enemies in this game are like dudes in heavy armor. And they all take like half damage from pierce and slashing damage, right? This is the case. Let me just pop a little life gem here. So it's like there's no reason to not use blunt weapons. This is the case. Strike damage is better for armor. Well, yeah, of course. It's like that in all the Souls games, but like this is the one where by far it's better than like most weapon categories. Oh, I'm heavy rolling because of the shield. This never was explained to me lore-wise. This is just another Dragon Slayer who also happened to be wearing, like, Ornstein's set, right? This is the bit. Let me just get my shield back here. But I think it kind of... This is one of those examples of, like, it makes Ornstein less unique. Because this dude, homie's just wearing his armor set. And then in Dark Souls 3, the Dragon Slayer armor with the Executioner's Axe or whatever. Stamina shield is useless in DS2. Is it like moderately worse? Okay, don't die to fucking old Dragon Slayer. Whew, that combo caught me off guard. Out of flasks. Oh! Moderately close here. My only healing item in a second is going to be... The weight almost counters the stam regen. Okay, alright. See, he even does the fucking Smo butt slam. Couple good hits off him here. Yeah, baby, that's the way. Gotcha, you beautiful bastard. Take a hike. Get this guy out of here. I so miss like half of these emotes for some of the later Souls games. So good. I would kill for no way. I would kill for this to be in some of the later Souls titles, man. And this guy, who is utterly useless to me and will only become useless to me from murdering him to get his armor set. Okay, okay. Now, this... Where to next? It's up through Dragon Slayer's... Dragon Rider's room down to... If you co-op, you can get access to his shop? Well, yeah, that's, Oh, wait, I just need to get summoned, or do I need to get summoned as a Way of Blue Phantom? Like, get summoned to help in an invasion. Let's go back and level and grab some armor. One summon. Really? Okay, alright. Now, here's the problem. I haven't done Fake Steam. I'll go put my sign down. You need a token of fidelity? Yeah, gotcha. 2 seconds. Let me level. I'll be right there. I need to get summoned anyway, apparently. Now, it was 22 for a lightning spear, which I can get right now, actually. I don't have the attunement for it regardless. I think we'll just go to 16 for some other stuff. Some health. A little more strength. We got to attend to our endurance, I think. Make sure to actually use Summon Soapstone. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Don't forget to equip WOB. Way of Blue. Right, yeah. Come here, you bastard. Anybody miss Covenants in Elden Ring? I know there's like... It was a system that was never really fleshed out, really. Outside of some interesting weird stuff from like the earlier titles. What? Oh, I didn't get this achievement on PC. Right. I was like, I didn't join Way of Blue on PC. I did it on Xbox. I am not going to use many of these. But I think I'll hold on to them for now just in case. Let me purchase some life gems. Keep them for strayed. Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm aware of that. Bosch weapons. Right down the road. Right down the road. On my way, gotcha. I commented this under Happy Souls recently. You can't miss it. That is one of those like seminal. That is such like a classic YouTube upload. That is one of those like I cannot play this game without filling in audio for like when we killed Dragon Slayer just then I was thinking lightning because that's stupid before it was nerfed. I don't have enough time. My sign's down, gotcha, by the way. I do not have enough time. Make some room. That stupid video. It's burned into my memory, man. It's so good. Quintessential piece of Souls media there. Yes, yes. Cornerstone of couture. I am so pissed that the Royal Swordsman set is not in DS3. You don't know how angry I was in Elden Ring when I found was it Drake Knight set? And it's got like the what is that style of helmet called? It's not a bassinet. This is where Akizuki comes out from left field and just says it immediately. Duck. Check Discord for how scuffed I run. Oh, I'm in. Why are you doing that? Okay, this is worthy of save image. The manner in which Gotcha is playing Dark Souls 2 right now is psychotic. I understand you don't have another monitor, so that tracks. Saleh, that's it. Yeah. Oh, DS2 just changed in aspect ratio. Look at how Gotcha is playing this goddamn game right now. It's like you're playing it on your phone, like a flash game. Tiny souls. Don't leak your notepad. Why is he doing that? Throw some Subway Surfers in the top right and it's perfect. That's so fucking stupid. Oh, bastard. Oh, please. No kill. Just let me get a life gem off, man. Oh, whiff, 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 whiff. I'm in danger. Come on. Okay, let me properly heal while I have a moment here. Okay, here we go. The ball's back in our court now. You're done. If you're gonna play this game later, tell me the day. I might speed run to you. I generally schedule these streams in advance. So if we decide that like the next Thursday's stream is going to be DS2, it'll definitely be scheduled. I'll just clear this guy while Gotcha's typing. Because we're not terrifyingly far. I don't think I need to make a soul memory like thing like the name engraved ring. Maybe I do, but I need to update that like so constantly. Because we're already at 80k and the thresholds are like 10k, right? Subway Surfers in the top right. Big problem with the setup is that I subconsciously chose my moves based off what I hear on the stream. And it's got to be like a couple seconds delayed for you at the very least. Okay, here, let me pop off a heal gotcha. I just tried to mark my spot. I just tried to mark like I was playing Night Rain. Ah, he's got it. He's got it. I'll save it. I'll save then. Okay, I gotta run. I'll still watch, but be back. Yeah, do your thing. I might just wrap up with Gotcha here, and then... Where's the Haid Knight? Dude just no-showed. Yeah, I might just wrap up. We're getting to beyond the 2-hour point here, so I might just wrap up with Gotcha and then call it quits here. Goof off at the end of the stream. Oh, what am I going to stream tomorrow? I didn't even think about that. Oh, that was the other thing. I am, I'll probably put an announcement in the Discord for this, but I am definitely going to push up the patron stream up 2 hours to also be at 6 EST. It just fits my schedule better. Leaves a little room. And I figure, like, the US-based viewers will still be able to attend. The only people who that is not so nice to is, like, the EU guys, which is why I tried to... Oh, I'm gonna get fucked up here. The only people that's not so nice to is the EU audience. Yeah, I'll let Gotcha get that backstab. I should have used heal. Ah, whatever, it's fine. But yeah, 6 just... Now that I've started doing 6 for, like, the Monday and Thursday streams, it just so neatly fits, like, into my schedule a little bit better than 4 currently does for me. A little tight. But usually I notice when I start streaming on Fridays to the guys in the Discord. Dark Souls 2? They made a second one? What the hell? There's more of these games? Dark Souls 2 is the Dark Souls of Dark Souls 2. Yeah, back off a bit. Back off. They made a second one. You hadn't heard? There was quite the kerfuffle about Dark Souls 2. God, Mace R2s are just, like, way too good in this game. Okay. I'm gonna bum rush him. I'm gonna die. How did you get hit? First time I am hearing of this predicament. You may have been made aware of it, yeah? There was quite a stir in the Souls community. Jesus Christ. We are not getting close to this guy. This is nonsense. This is nonsense. Wow, you really got to make that first run or get fucked, huh? I shall investigate this mystery. Thank you for your information. They were very upset with it. Very upset. Here, Gotcha. If you're still alive, I'll just teleport. I'll go up to the Blue Cathedral and put my sign down outside the door. I seem to remember there being some controversy regarding this game. That's the first time I've been stun locked or stuck on that dragon. I can't remember it being like that. Oh, Drake on the bridge in DS1. You silly, silly bastard. Oh, I missed this. That's not happening. I think you really got to make the first run. Because if you don't... Oh, god damn it, that means Gotcha's dead. If you don't make the first one, he sweeps from, like, left to right. Then the next one's he just breathes fucking fire, like, right at you. That's not... and I don't understand. I don't know what the optimal way to dodge that fucker is. Yo, I can put my sign down again. I'll go back. Wow, so you really got to make that first run, huh? Or cheese him with bow and arrow, but I don't know if I have that many arrows. Or even have a bow. Yeah, no. Most of the, you know, I think I might be biased insofar that I've only ever played, like, the Scholar of the First Sin version of this game. But I never really got the anger about DS2. I really didn't get it, because wasn't DS2 the one for the longest time that people thought the multiplayer was great? I'm pretty sure this is that people preferred the... Oh, nice, 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 gotcha, nice. Nice, I'll be there. Unbalanced on launch. Was that the case? That was the main complaint, right? Is that things felt like bullshit? I can only assume. But that complaint... Hex was overpowered. Yes, that was it. You would just get invaded by some guy using a Hex build, and he would just burst you the fuck down. Ultra Great Swords were insane. I miss power stancing. I miss my wife, Tails. Nice, gotcha. I'm gonna throw my sign down. Outside the boss room. Okay, I'll come back up the steps. This was the other thing about trying to co-op all the way through these games with your friends, is that you had to not only like keep your level within the summon ranges, but you also had to like kill every boss however many times, like how many friends you have, you know what I mean? You'd have to kill... I remember doing this with 3 friends for Dark Souls, or 2 friends for Dark Souls 3, and then every time we'd have to get summoned like 2 more times just to kill like Pontiff Sylvain or whatever. another twice. Oh, is my multiplayer going to work right now? I might have to nullify the effects of this. Will it spawn without me resting? That dragon does not come back. That dragon never comes back after you fight it the first time. So you can sit if you're so inclined. No, I mean the sign. No, it might be because I died. Oh, no, it just went away. It just went away. Oh, wait, no. I have to nullify the effect of whatever. I'm pretty sure it will, because the whole bit with Dark Souls back in the day was that you'd kill a guy's summon, and then he would immediately just sprint back to the bonfire so he could resummon his butt buddies over and over again, because the hosts were not confident without their bodyguards around. No? Am I hollow? Look at this guy's drip. Oh, maybe. I'm not an expert in how it works in DS2. Because I am getting a no invasion, no summon thing when I step out here. It might be my fault. Ooh. I'll try again. But while I'm doing that, I'll sprint back to the bonfire, and if it doesn't work, I'll try and fix it. Because maybe I can't nullify the effects of that while I'm at the bonfire that doesn't technically have a summon range near it. Because this is the one where there's a cooldown. A cooldown on when you can get, like, do multiplayer activities after killing a boss. But you can just straight up turn it off at the bonfire, but I'm not certain what the rules and parameters surrounding that one are. God, my throat is sore. Woo! Quickest Dark Souls run back. Be like, I can just go rest at the bonfire. Then we can sprint back. I'm down. Oh, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. He's monkey guarding. he's monkey guarding. Oh. Bastard. At least that way you'll get your, like, flasks back and shit. God, I miss life gems. No, see, look, you know... There it was. Is that really it? You have to nullify every time at a bonfire in the zone where you died, huh? That's so strange. This game does have some weird shit. Can't wear this yet. I might just downgrade my gear back so I can hold... Can't use it yet, fuck. I can use Watchdog Parma. I'd rather have the shield over the armor, to be honest. I didn't... You know what I didn't get a chance to do on Xbox was fight Dark Lurker. That was the fly in the ointment. You can't really... Because Dark Lurker's kind of like the Melania of this game, yeah? Where you have to do a bunch of esoteric shit to reach him. And then once you get there, it's like a very hard fight, if I understand correctly. God, remember when Artorias was considered like a fast boss? It's so funny. The way like the meta has changed in a post Bloodborne, a post Sekiro, post Elden Ring world. These older Souls games are almost like quaint. I'd be interested to go back and play Demon Souls, which is another one I never got the opportunity to go back and do. And the level of complaining that happened with these games back in the day, and now you look at them and it's just like how easy they were comparatively. Oh, I picked up Ring of Blades from Pursuer. That's right. Thrust weapon counterattacks. What's in my pocket? Can't use Drangleic sword yet. So what's the bit with Hide Knight straight sword? Two-handed R1s maybe? No, this is fairly standard. If I had to pick a favorite, I do believe that Michael Zaki has forsaken us. That's okay. You know what? We can do it next time. Yeah, I'll go back to Majula. Next time we play DS2, we will murder him. Murder him harder than anybody's ever been murder-lated. If I had to pick like a favorite FromSoft boss, I'm not exactly certain who. I'd be pretty hard pressed. I mean, the older brother in me wants to pick Artorias, simply because man with sword, the original Guts reference. Yeah, I'd be hard pressed. Elden Ring or FromSoft boss tier list when? All right, that's gonna be that's gonna be it for me today. I'll be back for the patrons tomorrow at 6, mind you, at 6. I'm moving the stream time up. Remember, hopefully that'll make it so like I'm not streaming while people on the East Coast are at work or coming home from work. Make it a little easier to attend. But thanks for popping in today, fools. I'll be back here on Monday for more Battle Brothers. And maybe that Thursday we'll do Menace. That'll give me like a good like week or so to like try it out for myself, so I'm not like going in totally blind. Check please. Why am I paying you? You're not getting paid. What? I just realized I was playing at the same aspect ratio of the YouTube video. Look forward to Battle Brothering. So am I. I am now like, I'm excited for Mondays now. I want you to know, because I'm like, yes, we get to watch little dudes die. We get to watch little dudes get their heads cut off again. I just realized I was playing the same aspect ratio of the YouTube video. All right, yeah, I'll be back here on the channel on Monday for Battle Brothers. Thanks for popping in, fools. I will catch you guys around. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. I always wave. I don't know why. You can't see it.